Right guys, and welcome back to Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. Now last time we left off, Alfred had won his war in the north, however hadn't really made any significant gains. We simply had to end the war because public order in our land is becoming a serious issue, and yeah, the enemy just kept occupying our territories with small stacks, so we couldn't push forward. We had constantly to be heading backwards and so on and so forth. So in the spirit of that, we called for peace, and peace we have. Meantime, Athelhelm over in Ireland is continuing his push for conquest. Again, he's constantly reacting to the enemy. He's not actually managed to do much other than defeat many armies. He has really held his own. At some point soon, it may be time to push into Dyflin's main territory. Just push north. That's what we need to do. Just push. Push to the city of Dyflin. If we could do that, then these villages wouldn't really matter. We'd have a strong place to defend ourselves. And I think that is probably what we're going to go and push towards doing, to be honest. However, winter is upon us, so making moves like this isn't exactly advised during winter, because we will lose a lot of men simply due to the fact that it's too cold. We're in snowy pastures. Yeah, so I think maybe sitting back, gathering our forces at Glendalough, and hoping the enemy don't put any massive amounts of pressure on us. In the meantime, we need to sort out public order around our region. As we look here, we've got several places that have bad public order, just terrible. I think that's what we need to look to do, is sort these out. Meantime, Dorset is the province we was doing a lot of work on. That's nearly finished some of its projects, so we will continue on in that vein. Yeah. Not entirely sure upgrading this is a good idea yet. What's this building here anyway? Oh, this is a food building. That's good, that's good. Supports that. Do you want? Yes, we'll do it, because if I'm remembering right, this gives us public order as well, which is something we need. So let's do that. In this province, I've had a look around in my own time and figured out how you can see their allegiance and what affects it, and it is up here. So apparently these guys are 15% support of the West Seaxe usurpers, and 1% of the population don't identify as any culture. But our culture is on the rise, which is fantastic news. That's good to hear. So we need to keep that going. And we're going to win the turn. We have some royal members who are disloyal. That's unfortunate, but we're going to win the turn. See what we can do. We're getting a nice income per turn anyway, and that'll only expand. A noble birth of Osbald, born to Athelhelm. Nice. Now we've got some traits here. Athelwald is an agricultural elite. Nice. Aethelwald, sorry. Cheddar is burly loyal. That's not good at all. We may have to sort you out, sir. Wolfric is fair-minded. That's good news. It's a good trait to have. Now do we want more iron output? Oh, what? Lead or glass? Glass workshop. What does this give us? 20 lead production. -8 public order. That's terrible. Plus 387 income from industry. Minus 15% construction cost for monastery buildings, all regions. Plus 10% income to church, local province. We don't have any church buildings in this province. Let's see what this one does. This gives us 25 lead production, -8 public order is the same, plus 423 income from industry. Minus 10% construction cost for monastery buildings, all regions. Does this give us any plus 20, plus 25? I think we'll go for this. We want to produce the raw materials. And food building over here. What does this one do for us? It gives us plus 4 supply, plus 75% 75 food production, 100% unit replenishment, 2 siege holdout times. We'll build that. And is that our money spent? It very much is, yes. So next turn I think we're going to look for whichever region is, well, faring the least well. Buildings constructed. And smelter. Construction of a farm. So income should have climbed. Our food has climbed well up there. That's fantastic news. Thank God for that. So yeah, once again we need to look for who is the least. So it's looking like Essex is probably one of them. Yeah. I might start with this one because it is just this city. So if I can sort this region out here. Where's Alfred? Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking this city, and what I might do to actually sort that out is let's get rid of these buildings here. Now you're getting minus 20 food, but that doesn't really matter all that much. Province effects. Character, unit morale. Enable ability rally. Where's our allegiance? Allegiance is to Mercia here, apparently. We need to change that pronto. Okay, so we've Mercia is going down, West Seaxe is going up 30%. Yeah, everything else is going down. So we have got some Viking population here. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Next turn is we're going to develop this city to something more friendly, so to speak. I wish I could give regions, because I would happily give that region to Mercia. Guys are heading west. Hello, civil war. Elfif has declared war on us. And he was the lord of... Son of a bitch.
We await your commands.
We're not that far away anyhow. Mercia has an army right there, but I don't want them to take the city.
Attack men!
Dear. This could mean Mercia would end up taking some of my territory. I don't like that one bloody bit.
To glorious combat!
Oh, so the region I was just about to actually, you know, invest a mighty amount of money into was the one that decided to rebel. Yeah, you couldn't write it, could you? Right then, looks like our money's going to go elsewhere. Somerset, how are you doing? Just fine, absolutely fine. Wilshire. That's what I was going to do. I was going to change these farms over to these. I believe you get more money, more food. Not money, food. So we're going to do that with them too. Can't believe that. A civil bloody war. Let's have a look at who's levelled up here. Woodflick of Suffolk has levelled up. Improve his governorship, isn't he? Oh no, his loyalty. Good grief, yes. Priest. Let's make it so he doesn't bloody rebel against us as well. Looks like all the people that would rebel against us have done so. Anyway. Helm, how are you faring over here? Faring well, faring well. Your army's nearly full strength. It's so very, 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 very tempting to just march north now, but middle of winter would never, ever, 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 ever do well. Gotta wait until March or April, I think. I think it's March actually. It's only 2 turns, so let's go through anyway. The Mercians are attacking this city, which, let's be honest, is not going to be able to stand against them. So we're just going to cancel stance. I'm hoping Mercia don't. They've took it for themselves, haven't they? I hope not. I really do hope they haven't just taken it for themselves. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And one. And then again. That one. I can't tell. Yeah, they've taken it for themselves. The absolute bastards. Sod. Ah, bollocks. Where's the rest of them then? This was a fairly sizable rebellion. Where's... There it is. Forward to the north it is.
Leave none alive.
Can we reach them this turn? That'd be amazing. Oh my god.
Moving up.
Oh my god, we can. That is mad. We need to destroy them, but I think they've now run a bit too far away. Should I just go for the city? Mind you, if I'd have gone for the city, they would have just started raiding our territory anyway.
We can take them. Do not falter.
Calm yourself, man. Calm yourself. Got a bit of an upgrade to look to. Hooray! Pleasant times. Cavalry tree was still going down. Get this one, we get mailed horsemen. That's it then. And then it's just the last upgrade. Sweet. Then I think it's high time we, well, we've got to do this one as well, haven't we? And it's high time we started looking at our economy more, because we've nearly done everything on here, apart from siege and our commander. Other than them two, we've done everything.
Attack the foe.
Yes, attack the foe. I'm really annoyed. Really annoyed at that. That Mercia has taken what was our city. Really quite irritated by it. Well, Essex is in a much better mood now that that revolt's happened. Weirdly enough. Who's in a poor state of allegiance? Okay, everybody's in a much better mood now. Weird. Very weird indeed. Oh, we can do a decree. Let's have a look at what decree we can do. So we can do 5 public order, minus 25% taxes though. Not sure about that one. We do plus 10 to faction allegiance, 100% reduction in public order penalties from other allegiances. That could be very useful. Let's decree that one. Hooray, hooray. Oh, everyone, East Seaxe is unhappy again. How can we make you happy, Essex? Invest in your farmland, perhaps? Will this make you happy? How does a mill give you better fur income? So this is a very heavy market kind of town, so I think we may go for that. Improve our income a bit. Yeah, we'll improve our actual income from this region. It's going to be very rich indeed. Yeah. Nothing else we can really do this turn, except we're waiting for winter to end. Okay. Excuse me. Can I move these up without them like dying in the snow? February. Got more in the turn. As soon as March comes round, we should be good to go. The snow should have melted. Spring should be in full. Well, should be on its way. Wiglaf is resourceful. Lufstan is influential. Damn, that's not good. Elfwald is more than enough to satisfy himself. Okay. Question is, can we reach Dyfel? Oh, there's an 8 stack in there. We can reach Dyfel this turn, however, so we will do.
Take them!
One battering ram, 2 towers.
Do not falter!
Let's take this city. Punish Dyflin. Meanwhile, Alfred, my king, needs to continue pursuing his enemy, and I have no idea where the hell they've gone. Wait. Were these guys even... Are these guys even rebelling against us? Or Mercia? It's definitely against us, wasn't it?
Glorious combat!
Go on, run away. Yeah.
Get marching, men!
Where the hell did they just go? Oh, they're there. So we're just pushing them further and further westward. There. They're just about keeping out of our range. Which is not good. Okay. Meanwhile, Essex was the one we was developing, so let's continue. Hello. Salt trader or salt works. What does salt works give us? Let's have a look. 25 salt, 20 salt. Ooh, no, I don't think we want to do this actually, because it will give us a negative public order penalty. Public order here is already pretty dire. It's a bit farms. Can we invest in farms for easily enough? I think we can. What about this fishing port? Should be able to, shouldn't we? May as well invest in that. Meanwhile, let's go back over to Athelhelm, because you're the only one doing anything other than chasing around rebels. Our food is plentiful right now, so we may have finally enough to build that next stack. In the turn, however. Mercian armies are just dotting about. Don't like the idea that they've taken territory from me. It's really not sitting well with me. And the fact that I'm chasing this army now, and I've left the city that they still have occupied completely alone. So I'm worried they're going to just raise another army and attack. First thing I'm going to do is obviously Alfred's going to continue his pursuit. They're losing men as they're going.
Leave none alive.
Absolutely fantastic to hear.
Moving up.
Can we catch them this time? Come on.
Glorious combat.
We can't. They're just about staying out of our range every time. It's irritating as anything, that is. Just managed to stay away from us. Meanwhile, in Dyflin, this could be a pretty hard battle because they have a small army inside.
We will prevail.
Would a night attack get rid of that army? It would not. So yeah, I'm going to fight this battle, so join me on the battlefield. I'll see you there. Alright guys, and here is the Battle of Dyflin. So I do my usual opening tactic as I march my spearmen out front, archers just behind, and then the rest of our army just waiting behind them. However, in this battle, I did realise this eventually, that I'd completely marched my spearmen and archers off centre. So I moved them across, there you go. Also, this is the first time I've ever seen that in this game, but we lose of siege equipment this time. Specifically, this tower here is what we lose. You see the arrows coming flying in thick and fast. So, and also a bit of a change, I use my swordsman to push the ram and I use my royal huskars to push the towers. Hoping, you know, they'll be able to go in there and hit hard very quickly, where I can push through the main gate with my main forces.
Under enemy fire!
You see our towers are coming under constant harassment. Towers now fire, I think. Is that it? So we've lost that siege tower. Luckily, that's the only thing that they destroyed. My ram and my other tower make it there. So we start exchanging fires with the guys inside the settlement. And there's nothing particularly tactical about this battle though. Also, our men keep saying our siege engines have been destroyed. They just don't stop saying that. So yeah. So we just carry on exchanging fire with the men inside as our battering ram is pushed to the gate. These men are the first into combat as well. Get a close view. There we go. Too close.
The enemy gates have been destroyed!
So we know we destroyed their gates.
And
then charged in. They have oil on their gates. As we push up, this is what we're against. Meanwhile, our other tower is still pushing forward quite successfully, but still being hit. Luckily for us, this one makes it. So this is basically what the battle devolves into. This huge blob of troops outside the gate. Just keep supporting with arrow fire, and eventually our axemen will make their way up the walls. They're being hit quite heavily here.
Shields up!
So we're struggling to get a foothold in the settlement here. Our men are squashed in the gateway. Sent more men in to try and help out, but it's a tough fight. flying across the battlefield there. There we go. The hostiles make their way onto the wall. See their big axes. We move them into open ground in a minute. Just getting absolutely obliterated here. I didn't realise I was getting fired on so much. But we sent them to attack this cavalry unit, but this cavalry unit slyly runs away. Seeing their cavalry units just... We do get close to catch it. I think we do catch it, but we end up winning anyway. See, we stop them there, but they end up just buggering off anyways. Eventually I just decide to charge them back into that big blob of enemies. Yep. Start just hacking into him here. I like it, they've got shields on the back, that's cool. Giant shields as well.
See, they flee before our might.
Let's really start pushing in here on this flank. I think eventually their cav does come back. And they do flank us, but they wait for a minute. I'm not entirely sure why. So the longer they wait, the deeper these Huskars are digging into our enemy's units.
Protect our people!
Meanwhile, our units are starting to actually successfully push up now. We've opened a second front, which means our men have a bit more room to play with.
Our men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
See all the shields up in the air. I'm not worried about being hit from arrows from the sky. And they're being jacked up from the front. So, unfortunately, this is the majority of the battle. It's just slugging it out of the gates. There's not much else to it than that.
See, they flee before our might.
It's getting hard to tell what's going on in that block now. We're starting to capture the gates now, which is grand.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, here comes our general. He's going to join the fray.
The odds are on our side. We have captured the gates.
So at least stop the oil from pouring on our men's heads. enemy generals in this front bit here somewhere. Here he is. This is pretty much the last bit of the battle now. It's as soon as we kill their general, that's pretty much the end of it. Because their units end up breaking and fleeing all over the show. Then I think it's these Axemen on the flank here that lasts the longest. Actually, it's just a gruesome piling kind of battle right now. Which once we've forced our way through the gates, we've won. But the Vikings are giving no ground at this point. They're really giving everything they can. Just this gateway is going to be just full of corpses and blood. Our enemy general dead. Now we're just fighting the last holdouts.
The enemy reveals themselves. They flee before our might!
So the scenes of battle are really dying down now. It's just a couple of men still fighting. Finally, a battle that I actually won, and it says I won in the replay. Okay, so that was the battle for the Dyfling, or should I say the battle called Dyfling Gates. We secured the city, and after that we did lose one of those units of Galaglace, but I have since replaced them on the campaign map. So it's in the battle, what am I waiting for? And yeah, so I've replaced them. I've set the city to repair. I just need to choose a governor. So join me again back on the campaign map. Alright, and we are back on the campaign map. Here we are. You can see we've got a full stack. Again, we did lose one of our units at Galaglace, as I said, and I've since recruited a new one. As you can see, there's this one without any experience, this one with a ton of. So yeah, I also decided to repair everything in the city, though I am having a change of heart. I may just raise it to the ground. Maybe not you. You and you are going to be raised. Then we need to pick governor. Also, apparently there's somewhere else with ruined buildings. Alright, it's because I chose to do it. What is this? That is a tunnel. Let's just repair that. What's this? A thrall trader. Repair that for now. We're going to definitely demolish that building. West Seaxe is not a slaving nation. Go. So let's
All forces in good order.
Athelhelm is going to stay there for some time and recuperate his losses. Probably going to have to stay there for a while anyway, simply because, well, you know, public order issues. Let's have a look here. We haven't got anyone free to be... Yeah, we haven't got anyone free to govern the place from our immediate family, which is where I prefer that to come from, but... Let's have a look here. Who can we recruit to occupy Dyflin? Born commander, warrior. They would respect a warrior, and he's only 20. Osred. Or... Wolf. We'll go for Osred. My throat also made the weirdest noise then. You are to become governor of Berga. Enjoy your new position, Sir Offred. Don't become disloyal. You're already disloyal. Yeah. Should have really expected that. East Seaxe and Lagaine are... Let me just pull my chair up there. Are having public order problems. I'm not too bothered about losing Lagaine. That's fine by me. Now we've got Dyflin, I'd rather solidify my hold on this region. Provincial effects. So let's have a look at this. Okay, so this place is strongly strongly of the Dyflin people, so the Dyflin Vikings, and Irish kingdoms is fairly high. We are part of a 3%, but it is on the increase. So it's good to know. It's good to know indeed. The ways of the Anglo-Saxons is coming to the barbaric Vikings of Izu. I learned how to say it. Inu, I think it is, something like that. How to say island in as it was at this time. It's Inu or something. E-R-I-N-U, I think, something along those lines. I could just be talking utter rubbish. But anyway, we should look back to Alfred as he continues chasing down this rebellious scumbag. Ah, yes. Got a little bit of money to play with, so I'm thinking I look towards Essex or East Seaxe, see what I can do to improve their happiness, and building a farm seems a good way. It's not going to improve their happiness, but it's going to improve their prosperity, which should improve their happiness a little bit. dear, oh dear, oh dear. It looks like the West Seaxe usurpers is winning popularity in Essex. We really need to do something about that. We don't want them to become too popular because it may get rebellions. Let's end the turn anyway. Oh, we could. Not yet. We'll wait. We could raise another army there. I think the best bet is to secure the loyalty of the men we've got right now. Because as of yet we are suffering a bit at the hands of our disloyal populace and generals. Or, and lords, should I say.
Put aside your pride, accept our gold.
Dyflin has come back with a peace offer. Do you know what I say? Be pirates of the Irish Sea. I say you become a vassal.
Keep your protection. We'll keep our freedom.
Oh, Willie Wallace. Okay. It's good to know that they want to surrender, though. That's handy to know. Okay. So Wulfric has become objective. Osred has become the governor of Braga. It's fantastic news for both. The challenge is to find that bloody army. Oh, it's an 18th. Oh, that's a different army. That's Mercia. Have they been eliminated? Has Mercia done its job? No, 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 no. I see them, I see them, I see them. All the way up here. Definitely going to run because now we've got Mercian on side.
Forward as one to glorious combat.
Again, really, for God's sake. I can only hope that Mercia goes first and then they can get rid of them for once and bloody all. But the army is severely hindered. Alfred's also running out of supplies, which is not great. Can we replace it? No, we cannot yet. Set to Burger. See what can be done here. Can I get... I can't get rid of that building. This building is going. So what does this give me? It's 10 fame, 89 income, 5% income from commerce. I'm not sure I really want to build that, to be honest. Where's this village at? It's just there. I could take that village. Take that village right now.
The men are ready to serve. To glorious combat!
Okay.
As ordered!
This burger's just extended a little bit. We now have a mine. It isn't really anything particularly good. But I think definitely on their last legs here. We've not seen any resistance from them for a while. I do have the territories down here, however. So I should be really wary about marching too far away from Dyflin itself. So I'll stick close by. I may make peace with them. Now I've got the main prize of the Isles. I think I'll make temporary peace with them just because we really need to focus on Kingdom. We need to focus on
You are not welcome at my door.
what's the maximum you can give? Let's try 3,000. Wait, really? I can't put a 0. There you go. For some reason my right number pad wasn't working. Let's try 3,000. What do you say to that? Insulting. What about 2,000? There you go. Intriguing. You're buying your own.
I expect you need gold to sweeten the deal. I hope this will be worth the effort.
You're buying your own lives. Let's put it that way. And you have plenty of enemies to deal with, so I don't need to bother with you too much. We now have 10,000 gold. Nice. It's good to see those high numbers again. In the meantime, I think West Seaxe. I'm going to have to think about recruiting an army here in order to just hold down the fort. Do I want to though? I really want to develop this region, but I can't really because of... Unless I get rid of this. Does this give a positive to public order? It does not by the looks of it. It does give us a plus 10% food production around our farms, which I like. I could upgrade this. That would give us a public order bonus. It costs us 50 food permanently. Could raise another army. I think we'll extend the city. If we extend the city, maybe upgrade this as well. Yeah, extend the city and build a public order building. Something to keep the populace on side. What time are we on? It's been just over an hour, so I am going to actually end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Join me again next time for some more Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. See you then.